Today I'm going to go over Dropshipping 2025, everything I do differently if I were starting again, with a quick refresh showing you that I'm still doing dropshipping as today. Now you might not see crazy flashy dropshipping numbers, but I'm very happy with the income that I'm able to generate consistently with my store. And essentially my stores operate at a 15 to 20% profit margin. So it's not anything too crazy in terms of profit, like 14 to 18k profit per month, but it's still pretty solid, especially for just putting in less than 30 minutes a day with the store, just making sure that it's completely on autopilot. Now I'm currently trying to grow our coaching program to the moon, but I'm still running actively this e-com store, and I'm investing into testing new suppliers, SEO, and things of that nature. So I'm still very much so involved in my ecom store, but I'm very much so hands off at the same time. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can also build a high ticket dropshipping business to 10k a month profit or more in the next 6 months. Now, personally, it took me over a year to get to the 10k a month profit mark, and you can shortcut it in less than half the time by working directly with my team and I to help you, build an income like this, and build an income where you can completely live off this income, invest it, and build a future, whatever it's for your kids, your family, vacation. It does not really matter what. At the end of the day, to me, I just want to help you get to your goal, so that way you make money and I make money. At the end of the day, transparency is the most important thing. Now, if I were starting dropshipping 2025 again, here's exactly what I would do differently. Number one, which is do not dropship from China. If I were starting dropshipping in 2025, I would not be using AliExpress suppliers or shipping products from China. Not only is it bad quality products, even though these look like condoms, not really rubber finger cots. Some random products out there. Like, why? Some most random product. Let's say scooter stickers. Yeah, I thought this was a scooter in first impressions. But regardless, if you were to dropship this product, which when I clicked on it, it just took me to this random bundle deal. So, AliExpress is absolutely terrible when it comes to this. Let's say I want to dropship the products on here. Let's say I want to dropship this rose bear. First of all, it just takes me to a completely different site. But let's say I could find that rose bear. Not only are you dealing with bad quality products, but you're also dealing with long shipping times. For example, if I wanted to sell this and I add it to my picks, I log into my information, I just change it to US. For example, for some reason it was in Ireland. Most random reason, I don't have a VPN or anything. So let's say I want to drop ship all these remote. First of all, it's very difficult to even see the product pages on AliExpress. They update a lot of things, and it's definitely not better than what it was before. Not only is it bad quality products, long shipping times, but there's also tariffs as of when I'm recording this video. It might be gone sometime in the future, but regardless, there's currently tariffs for buying stuff from China. Sometimes if it's being shipped by UPS or FedEx or USPS directly from China, you're going to have to pay tariffs. Now, this does not really matter because you're going to be a dropshipper, but this adds to the customer experience, which at the end of the day, TikTok dropshippers do not even talk about. TikTok or low ticket dropshippers, they don't even talk about customer experience. They just care about the sale and the profit and nothing else. They don't care about the customer. Well, what I do differently is I care about the customer, so they return back to the website, they buy more, and that's how you build a sustainable, profitable business that runs on autopilot as much as it can. Rule number 2: do not use Facebook ads or TikTok ads if you're going to be starting dropshipping in 2025, and here's why. So first of all, TikTok is a platform where people are scrolling, they're watching these videos, and they're essentially getting brain rot. They're not there to buy anything, which is completely fine. That's the whole purpose of TikTok. But you right here are trying to advertise on TikTok and getting these people that are brain rotted trying to purchase something, and it can work. I'm not saying advertising on TikTok is absolutely worthless, because it definitely does work. But however, for a new person that has never done any advertisement, never made a single creative that can convert a cold customer that's scrolling on TikTok, watching these chicken and cat videos, and getting them to purchase a $50 product, It is really, really hard. Okay. So, in my opinion, the way I was able to get dropshipping to be successful or profitable for the first time is by leveraging Google Ads. Okay. I did not use Facebook ads or TikTok ads. I tried it, failed miserably, wasted a ton of time and money. And what I did is I skipped the whole creative based type of marketing, which is Facebook ads or TikTok ads, because it's very hard to crack it right from the get go. Instead, what I did was I did Google Ads. Okay, Google Ads is not as sexy as TikTok ads in those flashy videos, but it is very high intent. Okay, someone searching sauna, they want a sauna. You don't have to guess because that's literally what they're typing into Google Ads. And all you have to do is show your saunas in front of customers that are looking for sauna and get them to purchase from your store. It's as straightforward as that. But the way we do our marketing, as I've made countless videos on, is we want to target very high intent customers. So for example, dynamic sauna, which is a specific type of sauna made by a manufacturer called Dynamic, you can advertise for this search term, and people searching for that are way more likely to buy, a sauna made by Dynamic versus someone searching sauna. So that's why you want to use Google Ads, because you could target customers that are already looking for the products that you're selling. And it only makes sense to sell high ticket, because why make $20 profit margins when you can make $200, $400, $600, or even $1,000 plus profit per sale? And it's very much so possible. So if I had to restart, I would start with Google Ads. And even if you don't sell high ticket products from the get go, which you will realize really quickly, it only makes sense to sell high ticket in Google Ads. And even if you do low ticket, there's still a better chance of you succeeding with Google Ads than using TikTok or Facebook ads, because it's a very, very logical platform. With Facebook and TikTok, it takes a little bit longer to actually understand what's going on, and you have to learn more about customer psychology and get what's going through the minds of these customers, which by all means, if you have business experience, that's going to be a lot easier. But judging from you, if you're watching this video, you most likely don't have a ton of experience, or you tried dropshipping before and it didn't work for you. Well, Google Ads and high ticket products make the most sense if you were to start from complete scratch today, because it has worked for me, it has worked for hundreds of my clients, and it is a way to go if you're trying to build a full-time income with high ticket or any type of dropshipping. Now, for number 3, in terms of something that I would do differently if I were starting again, I would do this differently, which is investing in myself. Okay. Now, this may be quite obvious, or a lot of people might hate on this, because especially people on Reddit, they think investing in themselves is a scam. Paying someone for a course or paying someone for a mentorship equals scam. You're gonna waste your money. Now, if that's your mindset, by all means, I'm not here to convince you. You can stick with it. But what I'll tell you is that was my mindset when I first started into investing into online education. Now, for me, I personally invested over $100,000 in online courses, mentorships, communities, masterminds, and it has easily paid for itself. The people that I met, the network that I built, the revenue and profit that has generated back has easily paid for itself, plus 5-10x more. So for me, every single year or every single quarter, I always look into new mentorships, new courses that I can buy and purchase to expand my knowledge and grow the business as much as I can forward. Now, it's very important that you actually implement those things into those from those courses and mentorships, because it's a lot of times maybe 1 or 3 different golden nuggets that you can take away from the course that exponentially grows your business forward. But for someone that's completely new, that has never invested into mentorships courses, what I recommend is find someone that is doing what you want them to do, and that is actively still running their e-commerce business, and not just selling you on how to do dropshipping. I showed you in the beginning, I'm still actively doing dropshipping. I showed you the last 30-day results. And for people that say it doesn't work, it's people that just simply gave up or stopped putting in the effort to succeed. Because I run a coaching program myself, and it's the people that say it doesn't work that literally just gave up and literally does not do anything inside of the program. So does that mean they got scammed? Absolutely not. That's literally on them. They stopped putting in the effort, they stopped putting in the time, and that's on them. As coaches, as mentors, you can only help them as much as they want to be helped, but if they're not putting in the effort, then they really can't do much. And that's really the reality of most people. And if you're like most people, then you're not going to succeed. But if you can train yourself, have that mindset that you will do whatever it takes to succeed, like countless of my clients that have also seen those results, then you ultimately can see results. Just like, if you go to ecomhighticket.com/client results, you will see tons and tons of my clients seeing success with high ticket dropshipping. So those are everything I would do differently if I were starting again. Number one is not dropshipping from China. Number two, not using Facebook or TikTok ads, and not investing in mentorship and courses fast enough. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.